what? Allow me to play devil's advocate.
He wants smoke. I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole deal.
What's up, y'all?
What's
good?
going on?
Dancing to the beat in my head, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. I had a headache from yesterday, for 8 hours. Like while we were doing the show yesterday, like mid-show, I was like, oh my God, I got a headache. And then it just kept going and going. Like I put on my workout clothes. Heck, Rick, I text you this. It never worked out. Like I felt like such an imposter. You know, so I have to go today. After the show, I gotta go. I already got up today and mowed my lawn, cleaned up and doing laundry. I always like wash my bedding like every week, like sheets, pillows, everything, comforters. Sure. And cut my grass. I love being hands-on, and I was doing some gardening this morning and trying to put fertilizer and all that because my garden is not doing well. But yeah.
Word. Like I didn't know you had such the green thumb. Like with the lawn mowing situation, is it a gas mower or you got like one of them riding joints?
It's electric, so I have to keep the battery on the charger.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I had one of those. I loved it.
Yeah. I want to put a camera up in my garden because I feel like someone is going, like an animal is going back there and eating the food. There's definitely caterpillars. So I had to spray for that. And the other day I saw a bobcat like behind my house, and it just took like one single leap and was like jumped over like a 7-foot fence. Like it's probably coming there at nighttime.
Yeah.
And eating all the tomatoes and the peppers because there's nothing on the vine. There's no fruit, nothing. Everything's gone.
Yo, like I've never seen a bobcat.
I didn't think I had in my neighborhood, but there's bobcats, coyotes, raccoons, cranes.
I was going to ask you, like, I know you're in Dallas, but like, are you in like a country part of Dallas?
I'm in North Dallas, like around Carrollton area. But like, it's a little community, but like right behind my house is like this like raggedy fence, right? And there's like, I don't know if it's like a little creek or just something. There's like some trees, some brush, and I think there's like maybe a little water back there. So I think we have a little bit of everything. There was a hawk that was circling my house, like when my kitten was out there. So I can't let her be out there by herself so she can get snatched up. It's a lot. Like it's a lot going on out here.
That's a whole lot.
That wildlife, that Jumanji, man. Well, happy Friday to everybody that's folded up in the chat. What up, Chris Renee? We see you. What up, G Gaston, Betty Voltaire? There's so much to dive into, man. Let's get into the feed. A lot of people drink and they turn up, a little too early, and this person is an example of that. Who's getting that drunk tonight?
I might have been that drunk last night. That might have been me last night. I'm still recovering. This is the first human interaction I've had all day. This right here. Yeah.
Well, I will say, usually you're a little bit more on top of us, cracking the whip, so to speak.
Wow.
And today you were a little more whip. Yeah, you're a little bit more lenient today, Massa. Like you were like not as, you were kind of, I was like, he must not be feeling well.
That's crazy. I have never been so assaulted in public.
How many drinks did you have last night? Did you get some ass?
Definitely didn't get any. Well, I was just at a rock concert with a bunch of friends, and then we went out and had drinks afterwards. So a bunch of drinks before, a bunch of drinks afterwards.
Rock and roll skanks though, like the sweet cherry pie type crowd.
Yeah, Claudia knows what's up, sweet. She's my cherry pie. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, what does the female clientele that shows up to an AC/DC concert look like in 2026?
Well, it's so funny because probably the largest group of people are like 60 and above. That's probably the largest group of people. But then it's all ages. And listen, I got a soft spot in my heart for some rock and roll girlies. Give me a girl with like some like jet black hair and a bunch of tattoos and like a denim vest.
Oh, it's giving hepatitis C all day long.
Whoa. Whoa. Hepatitis C you later.
Oh, did you meet anybody? Get any phone numbers?
No, I don't even know. I'm not in a dating phase right now.
Oh, you have a girlfriend? No,
I'm not seeing anybody.
Okay.
My mom said, she wants. was talking to my mom earlier, and she was like, "I saw this episode, and you told Claudia you weren't going to answer." And I was like, "Mom, why are you?"
What question was it?
I don't remember what it was, but it's like I talked to them earlier on the phone today, and she was like, "I watched the clips, and Claudia asked you something, and you told her you weren't going to answer because I was watching." And I was like, "Well, yeah,
Yeah, like your mom already.
Further proof that your mom was watching.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Shout out to
mom.
Sheldana.
Yeah,
What's up,
Sheldana, that's right. Yeah,
Tell your son it's okay. She knows you. She's seen you naked when you were first born. She saw you. Your Franks and beans, everything. She wiped your booty for years. You know what I mean? Like, don't be ashamed. There should be nothing you should be ashamed about around your mom.
No, I'm definitely not. Definitely not. I can talk to mom about anything. That's for sure. I'm lucky. I'm lucky there.
Word.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks to all the members, and we have some really great people that have just been, supporting us. So we appreciate all of you who participated in the I Got 5 on it and the Cash Apps and all that. Thank you so much. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. And also, man, people will be asking, like, hey, how can we like instantly like support you with all the things, man? Hey, listen, there is the Cash App has been officially set up. There it goes. If you want to scan that, that hits our bank accounts instantly, and we could feed ourselves and clothe ourselves and bathe ourselves like animals in the zoo. So yeah, man. So we appreciate the support, man, and thank y'all so much for joining in any aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because even your viewership alone is also a form of currency, and it's not lost on us, because you could be with anybody, doing anything, watching anybody do something. Like I was on Kick yesterday. I think I was talking to you about this, Tanner, and I was just seeing like what are people into on Kick, and it's a bunch of people watching people play video games, like a whole lot. And I'm from a generation where like, yo, give me the control. I don't want to watch you play. And it's just crazy how so many people are just engaged in watching folks play. Meanwhile, at the bottom of the thing, there was chicks looking like they was about to do something weird for the homie in a beard, and there wasn't as many people watching them. And I don't know what's going on here. Society has shifted.
Yeah, it's a mess. All right.
That's a funny thing.
Right,
Somebody asked about, somebody asked, here we go. Zero wants to know, where can I get a hoodie and a mug? I think those are in the store. I think we got the store up. I know you can find it on YouTube.
I'll drop a link in the chat in like the next 5 minutes. I'll pull it because like the way you see it on YouTube, it shows up. It shows stuff kind of weird. There's a little bit more tinkering that has to be done. But the hoodie's there, the mug is there, the water bottle's there, some shirt variants are there. We got some stuff coming.
Yeah, we're gonna get some more material. So I'm not talking to Gray Sweatpants anymore either.
Oh no, what happened?
I think he's a scammer.
Are you serious?
Most crypto guys are.
Yeah, we never went on a date. We just met the one time, exchanged numbers, and talked a lot. Like he was texting me a lot and sending me a lot of pictures that were, I didn't need these pictures already. Hence, but his memory will always live on.
That's right.
In the Eater T-shirt series.
That's right.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't know. My spider sense is like, I never even kissed him. I never even hugged him. So it's no love lost. But it was just like a few conversations. So he was cute, but I don't know. My spider alarm alert senses are going off, and I'm just like, it's giving Atlanta scammer.
You gotta let your women's intuition be great.
Yeah,
right? When you know, you know.
Yeah,
the gut feeling is real. It's like scientifically real,
No, it definitely is. But yeah. But people try to pop up in my life and try to get your girl. But when you're single for a long time, and Tanner, I'm sure you can attest to this, it's almost like, I don't know. Do I want to mess up my peaceful situation I got? You know what I mean? Because there's a dude that's been around for a while, for years. That's just trying to, come, let's go. I don't know. I think I'm asexual now.
Say word.
Kind of think I don't care anymore. Like no sex toys, nothing. I'm just like, I'm good.
Do you ever do that thing on the couch arm?
The couch arm? Grind on my couch?
Yeah, like,
No. See, when I go into a sexual hibernation, I just do nothing. And then when I'm doing it again, then I'm super like in heat. You know what I'm saying? But when I turn it off, so like a little, like it's complete cold turkey, turn it all off. Because I'm like sex and arousal and orgasms beget more, make you want to have more. But if you just go into like a ketosis, mentally, sexually ketosis,
Mhm.
Just take it off the table. It's not distracting. But once you break the streak, then you want to do it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the female version of semen retention? I guess abstinence, right? Yeah, sure.
A
Yeah.
drought, dam
A drought?
wall, a wall like a dam.
Okay, cool. Now I was doing this Joey Badass story the other day, and he was talking, he was like, and it came up casually in conversation that anytime you're talking to a guy who talks about, I practiced semen retention for 6 months. Yeah, man, like that's gonna be the most interesting relationship you ever had, and he's gonna have other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna try to induct you into a harem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna be in some situations.
I get the guys that they're after me, but then like the ones that are attractive, it's always long distance. You know what I mean? And then that's always like just too hoey. It's just too much going on. It's like hard to stay on point. Like people get distracted, and not just that, me too. I have ADHD too. And then like I said, my life is so peaceful. Then I hear my friends that's just like complaining about their men, their husbands. Like, he doesn't cut his toenails. He just waits for them to break off in his sock. And
whoa,
just all kinds of things. I'm like, I don't want that in my.
Hold up. I'm sorry. First off, the Cash App code isn't working. It looks fine on my end.
It worked for Anne Marie 1330, and thank you. Hold on a second. None of this is lost on us, and we see you too as well, Dark Child. Thank you,
I don't have Cash App. They turned my shit off during the pandemic. They thought I was a scammer. I'm like, not me. I got scammed. Why am I getting punished for getting scams?
Can you wait? I just want to circle back for just a hot second. You have one of your friends, one of your girls, was dating a guy who didn't clip his toenails, and he would let them grow until they fell off in his shoe.
And he's famous and a famous former athlete.
No.
Well, former athlete, they don't got the same feet we have. They got hooves. Like a lot of athlete feet they be built different.
But letting that toenail
where the toenail would just snap off. Like
I put the name in our chat.
Okay, cool. Let me see. And without opening it, I'm gonna, because you didn't say the sport, so I'm gonna guess that this person is in the athlete. I'm gonna guess this person is the No Fun League.
The what?
The No Fun League, NFL.
No.
Negroes bowling always.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't heard it called that. What the?
She told me this years ago about him. She was like, before they got a divorce, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sick of it." Like she was just like venting one time. She said it. I said, "Wait, what did you just say?" And no, he stuck with me. And I was like, "Yeah, you saw the person."
Crazy.
I did see the person, and I thought that person played football based on his nickname.
No.
Interesting.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, would not cut them off. Waited till they. Gross. Waited for them to break off in his sock.
That's disgusting. I don't know that that's just athlete. Like that's some sort of like, I don't know. You're a sociopath kind of shit right there.
Hence the divorce.
Yeah.
Fair.
It was her idea.
Yo, just imagine like you accidentally put your feet in that person's socks and like you wonder why your feet getting scraped up. Kind of like when you reach between your seats in your car and it come back all like scrapey. You're like, oh man.
You're snuggling up to somebody, because like sometimes when I'm snuggling up, I will do the thing where I put the tops of my feet underneath her feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like where it's like snuggled up tight. And just imagine that, and you feel those talons, those blades scrape down. If you're a woman, it's like, oh, here comes these like claws down your leg.
Eagle feet, yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
she said she dealt with it. She was faithful, and she just tried, and just after a while, listen. I think you have a responsibility, man and woman. When you get into a relationship, I don't care, married. Don't think, oh, I got you now, bitch. And just like fall off with the hygiene, like still keep it together. I think you should still keep your weight together. Your appearance, like don't not care.
Yeah,
not care. I think that's wrong to do to your partner and yourself.
Keep them the same way you got them.
I mean, try. I mean, we get a little weight gain and some sagging on the skin. We get natural aging, but don't fall off and become. Man, I saw a guy that Rihanna used to date, right?
Mm-hmm.
Play baseball. We used to see him around LA all the time. He was fine as hell. Oh, he was fine. But before, I ain't gonna lie, before he got Rihanna, everybody would just seem like, oh, that's just a boy, like they weren't. But once he got with Rihanna, it like elevated him, and he even made him look even finer. I saw him recently, and he had gained some weight.
Okay.
And I was like, damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, sad.
Got to keep it together, man.
Just
even in the off season.
Yourself. Yeah, you got to do it for yourself.
Well, maybe that breakup was hard on him, and and you see her with ASAP Rocky, and and then you because I think they was dating pre-Fenty. You know what I mean? So you really blew the meal ticket, and possibly a good relationship.
Yeah.
And when athletes fall off, though, they fall off because they operate at such a high level where they're burning like 4,000 calories in a day, right?
Yeah.
So when you're not an athlete anymore, don't have your practice, like you're just operating like a regular person. You probably still have the same appetite or close.
Oh yeah.
And your body's like, because look at how badly a lot of athletes fall off when they do get chunky. They get thick.
Well, even on a lower level, a lot of people get fat after high school because no PE.
Yeah, when they're not forced to go, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you cannot dress out for life.
Well, I'm gonna go work out after this twice.
Yeah, me too.
That's right, Miss Naughty. Please bathe too.
Let's get into the show. Yeah, ready to talk about some
do it.
All right. Speaking of high school and holding on to the past, Dame Dash is still talking about Aaliyah. It's the 25th anniversary of her death. Now, it's been, like I said, 25 years since the passing, and one-time boyfriend Dame Dash is reflecting on the crash that took the young.
Just in case people don't know who Dame Dash is.
Yeah, I had to. Sorry, I like that picture.
On one side, hold on. On one side, that's Dame Dash, and on the other side, that's Dame Dash.
How does it get like that, though? Okay. He's talking about the young star's life, and he said that the 22-year-old singer was scared to get on the Cessna 402B a plane and was hesitant. And he told her not to get on, but she got on anyways. He said she texted him, "I don't like the plane," but she had to get on the plane. And the plane crashed 1 minute after takeoff. Now, the pilot, I didn't know this at the time, but the pilot was apparently under the influence of alcohol and had cocaine in his system. And it was the plane was 700 pounds overweight and not properly balanced. So, this is only relevant again because it's the 25th anniversary on August 25th. So those comments were in Us Weekly.
That is crazy how fast that, the 25 years crept up on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man. And it seems just like yesterday, man. And it was so largely avoidable, man. Like,
so avoidable.
They got a better screen, not only these pilots, but also some of these rules and regulations on weight restrictions and things like that are a thing for a reason. You know what I mean? And I don't know if the plane went down so fast because of the overweightness of it or the inability of the pilot. Because I watched a deep dive on the guy because he got popped prior for doing some things under the influence, and he ended up working for this smaller island airline.
Why would you want to as a pilot? The pressure, first of all, have any of you taken a flight simulation class or anything? Have you ever experienced that?
No.
Not a class, but I played a game.
The game, okay. Well, I went for a show that I was working on, and they sent me to an actual flight simulation class. And it was scary. It was so hard. You got to use your pedals for the feet, to steer it and everything. It's really tricky. It was hard. I couldn't imagine throwing in some alcohol and some Coke. I've never done Coke, but I guess the Coke would make you more aware, but alcohol certainly does not. And I just don't understand why you'd want that. That would be I was doing a simulator class with just my instructor, but imagine having live people in the back and a celeb at that, you know what I mean? I would just feel like that's so much pressure to do a good job. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah. And was that the first time he did Coke and flew the plane, or was that
probably not
the 97th time he did it? You just never know.
Yeah, probably not. Such a tragedy, so completely avoidable. I did hear a thing this has been a couple years, but it was about a pilot, and I don't remember where he was at. He might have been here in Atlanta or something like that, but he was like one of those, big airplane pilots, like a Delta or an American Airlines, plane. And the whole thing is like something wasn't fixed on this plane, but they thought it was going to be fine. But ultimately it came down to the pilot's decision. And he said, no, I'm not going to fly this plane. I'm not going to put these people on this plane until this thing is like 100% fixed. I understand you think it's going to be fine and you think we can fly just fine, but he was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Bring us a different plane. And that's what they did. And like, that's what you want a pilot to do. Like, to overload your plane and you got booze and coke in your system. Like that's a terrible person.
Horrible. Totally preventable too. 22 years old, you guys. I forgot. A lot of people that were like really, really popping, like they really did a lot of stuff by a young age. Her, Tupac, Biggie, like before 26, they did all these things.
Yeah.
So sad.
Gone too soon, for real, for real.
Yeah. Okay, we are not doing a whole show on sadness.
We're not.
I said it one more time. It does make me smile because we don't like each other, me and Dane. One more time.
Yo, man, like, what do you think his favorite song to whistle is?
Can you whistle? Is that too big of it's a gaping hole?
It would make more like an oboe sound, I'd imagine, at that point, because the inability.
Oh man.
All right. Well, from less less tragic to just downright dumb. I don't know if y'all been following this Lil Durk trial. He has this whole murder for hire trial that's going up right now because one of his former associates, who goes by the name of OTF Jam, there's a picture of that brother right there. He is taking the stands and has been telling all the things. He said that he admitted his own involvement in the 2022 shooting intended for the target Quando Rondo, which killed Quando's cousin Lil Pob. Now, Jam is now cooperating with prosecutors and alleges Lil Durk was behind the plot, and Durk has pleaded not guilty and denies the allegations. Now, Jam says the alleged retaliations was connected to the fallout from King Von's 2020 killing. And for those that don't know, so King Von was a guy who was really big in Chicago. He ended up getting into something with Quando Rondo, and there was a dude who was with Quando Rondo that actually shot King Von after King Von actually ran down and swung on him. It was one of those supreme when keeping it real goes wrong situations, and now a whole bunch of people are bagged up over this. And the big issue is a lot of people are mad at OTF Jam for snitching. And I have a very interesting opinion on the whole snitching thing. Like, I feel like if you see somebody do something and you have the information, yeah, tell what you saw. But if you're snitching on somebody to get yourself out of a bad situation, now you're truly snitching. And to Meek Mill, that should be a white rapper. Meek Mill, he went on social media and blasted Jam, calling him a heathen, among other things. Oh man, I had that tweet. The tweet is gone now. But yeah, he called him a heathen, among other things, and then also said something to the effect that he wouldn't believe a word that he says because he's saying the things that he's saying just so he can get out of the jam that he's in, which is wild sauce. Because oh, actually, there goes the tweet. Hold on, bear with me. It's coming up. Yeah. Like Jam was killing his community and robbing at will. Now he's trying to take somebody's life he loved. He's the definition of a heathen, and you can't even let them around you, especially when you're successful. I wouldn't believe a word he says. And, they even was bringing up songs and stuff that Lil Durk did in the court testimony because they felt like there was something there. And I know like a couple years ago, there was this whole big thing about, music is art. You can't you got to separate the two. Like one's not connected to the other. Yeah, unless you're literally talking about things you did in your music, then it is admissible as evidence. And I hate the niggonomics of it all. Because sometimes we'd be like, oh, we gotta keep it a buck, we gotta keep it real, honor the street code. It's all fun and games if somebody get murked. You know what I mean? And wouldn't you want somebody to speak up on behalf of who killed somebody you knew? And if the information would happen to be in a song called like How I Murked Your Mom's Part 1. Like, yo, if that's what the song talk about, that's what the songs talk about. It should be admissible as evidence. And when people pull things out they butt, like, oh, the Terminator, that was just entertainment. Well, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger never traveled back in time and killed nobody.
You know, the whole using art and Corey is interesting. I have another little clip of him. We worked on a movie together called Dear Frank, and Lil Durk played an unsavory character. But tell me if this could help or hurt his trial.
Yo. What up, man? Fuck. My third time being over this week, man. You look real fucked up. You even still got your job? So come. Bring what you need. You get yourself together. What you need, man. Still runs. It's gonna get me right together, brother. This is gonna get me right.
Okay, he was playing a drug dealer with a heart.
Oh, you know,
he was bringing over some cocaine.
Okay, yeah, you know, like a little pick me up for his homeboys having a tough day. You say you had a bad day,
you know.
Okay,
could that help him? Because in that movie, he's actually saying, "Man, you need to get your stuff together." This is the third time this week I've been over here. He's actually showing compassion.
It could be admitted as a piece of evidence for the defense, and then the prosecution could probably play like 9 songs and show text messages and things like that. I do think it's a foul ball on OTF Jam because like he got pinched for something else, and he's like, "Hey, I know you got me on this gun and drug charge, but what if I told you?" Like that is where I feel like that's where the foul is. But also, what if you kept your goddamn hands to yourself and figured out a way to, I don't know, like, you know, settle your issues without creating a cycle of violence that never ends? Like, you killed my man, so my people's gonna retaliate and kill 2 of your mans. They gonna clap your baby. You know, like it just never ends. And somebody gotta be the bigger person and be like, you know what, we were wrong, or like, hey, I was wrong in this situation and let's move differently, because it's just going to keep going. And if OTF gets out, he's going to have a tough go at it. And so will the people around him. And it just creates this cyclical, you know, violent circle that will never effing end, man. And we just have to figure out ways to, you know, solve our resolutions better, man, for real.
What a waste, though. It's always a waste when it's like a young person that just does this, but like a young talented person that actually was getting some motion, a lot of attention. You know what I mean? Like, damn, he was acting, he was a rapper, he was doing something. I hate to see this. Like, can't let go of it. Can't let go of it.
You gotta let it go, man.
Yeah.
But what say y'all? Like, you know,
understand it.
Well, speaking of people who just can't get right. A man is accused of faking an entire NFL career to scam women out of $1.3 million. Authorities said 35-year-old Deshaun Love spent years pretending to be a San Francisco 49 player to lure women into fake romantic relationships and investment schemes. Authorities allege Love used a polished Instagram presence, complete with fabricated free agency and Super Bowl storylines, along with doctored bank statements and luxury cars to sell the illusion.
It's great. It's so good
in this picture.
He also allegedly worked with the 18-year-old Taylor Chan, who was accused of posing as his financial advisor to help convince victims their money was growing. Prosecutors said the pair defrauded at least 26 women out of more than $1.3 million across California, Oregon, Washington, and Idaho. Both were arrested at the Boise airport and are facing federal wire charges. Yo, men are the real gold diggers now. I'm sorry.
Yo, I got you wanna play the video real quick?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just kept talking.
No, we're good. Here he is in action.
My way to get my mom. I know I get a lot of fans who want to know how football works or how I got involved in the league and stuff like that. I know it's difficult now since switching teams and stuff like that.
Audacity to
But I just want to give some context because I know a lot of people don't understand how the NFL works. But if you know me and see me in person, I will explain. This is for the kids. This is for the people who want to understand more about my story and get another side of the story outside of just getting drafted into the NFL. So I'll go ahead and lock in for the people who do.
He was really trying to sell that too, wasn't he?
Yeah. I want to know how football works.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he wants to know how football.
Oh my gosh.
Back when I lived in LA, there was this guy. His name was anyways. He always had like basketball shorts on all the time. Okay. Wore a lot of purple and golds. He would have women drop him off at the Lakers facility and act like he was going to practice, and he wasn't going to practice. And he really had women thinking, just to get asked, had really women thinking that he was like, he played in like, first year, whatever the story was, injury, whatever. He really was doing that and having women drop him off at like, and then you got to call an Uber or something. Well, it wasn't an Uber around back then. Ain't that crazy, y'all?
It is crazy, but in that scenario, I'm team scammer because
Absolutely.
as much people do research on people in real time, like if you meet somebody today, right, who says they play for whatever team, you might not do it in their face, but when they go to the bathroom or after the conversation, you're gonna whip out your phone and like look the person up. You know what I mean? And then when they don't come up, then you're gonna text your homegirl, be like, have you ever heard of blah 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 blah? Like there's too much information out there to not be informed.
Nowadays, there's no excuse. I'm talking, this was like 20 years ago.
Well, yeah.
Now, this, like, you can instantly do a check. You can ask ChatGPT. Like, now it's crazy.
But
now, scams crazy.
Well, okay, yeah. First off, more power to this man. I don't understand why he's getting hit with a fraud charge. He was just telling him, like, it's not. If I tell you that my job is that I am the quarterback for the Denver Broncos, and then I ask you for money, and those two things don't send up a giant red flag for you, then you're an idiot. Like, these 20 women gave him over $1 million. Come on now. This man is an entrepreneur. Also, to me, it says more about these women than anything else, because they weren't trying to get to know this man, because if you got to know him, it would all make clear sense very quickly.
Hold on, don't blame them for being defrauded. He lied, and actually he had to be a good one to get through 20-something women. Why are you blaming the victims here? We victims.
The reason I blame them is because this is how obsessed women are with men who are 6'2". Like, you're 5'7".
You're hating because you're not 6'2".
Your 5'7" man is not convincing people that he plays in the NFL. He's like, no, it's like, this is what you get for pursuing these men.
You're tall shaming.
It's what you get.
And that is a very convincing picture. If I saw this picture for the first time, I would have thought my man was official tissue. I wouldn't have questioned it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Good. It looks good. And listen, it wasn't like, you should actually look at these women like they weren't taking from him. They were investing.
I know.
They trusted him. They were investing money. So, and like, they are the gold diggers. He's the gold digger. And you're really
how many women have this many men on their Rolodex paying for their trips, paying for their cars, paying for their food, paying for their apartments?
I don't know women like that. All my friends have money. We would be scammed. I don't know women like that. So you're mad. You're getting get back. Who hurt you, Tanner? Did someone take your money?
I'm just saying this is what ladies get. It's what they get.
That's what ladies get.
What they get. It's what. Also, I'm sorry. His financial advisor was 18 years old.
Well, these kids.
What in the world? Who is believing this?
But Tanner, if somebody told you their financial advisor was Taylor Chan, right?
It does sound believable.
It's definitely giving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
This cousin, and they're just real good with numbers. They really are. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like most people wouldn't question, this guy's a prodigy.
And if he is of that one of those cousins, you can't tell the age. They could be 12 or 57. You can't tell. You don't know how old is that guy. You don't know.
62.
Yeah,
Probably.
that man's 100 years old. Yeah, hold on. We're gonna meet with my financial advisor, but we can't do it in a bar because he can't get in. What do we? So it's like it's such a silly thing to get convinced about.
Maybe he was a
so-
genius. Exactly. Maybe the kid was a genius.
The
It's
Doogie
so
Howser of
easy.
accounting.
Yeah. Women are giving hundreds of thousands. These are probably okay. Now that I'm thinking about it a little more, this is probably some slightly older women who weren't getting much attention, and they got this.
You're blaming the women for this.
They got this PYT talking about I play for the 49ers.
Okay, I see what this is. I see what's happening. So because
Yeah.
all, and then the women are gotta be older, desperate cat
Well,
ladies. Say
Yeah.
that.
It definitely,
100%.
it's
Yeah,
definitely
it's
people
cat
who
ladies.
who don't use the internet good, or like
Yeah.
don't know how to do like a reverse like people look up, and also
Yeah.
to the federal, like whoever's like trying to arrest them and give them time. You should onboard him onto a spy program,
Yeah.
because if he was able to infiltrate 24 women as well researched and well read as y'all are, as well Detective Batman, he was able to get 24 of y'all. Just imagine what he could do to our overseas ops.
Also real quick, it's not just cat ladies. He's probably also like caught the eye of like women who mow their own lawn in the mornings.
Oh, I feel attacked this entire show. I really feel attacked by this white man, and is there like an HR department?
We're our own HR department.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's right, Rock. Women do it and it's cool.
Thank you.
Y'all be so bitter. We
I'm a
should be
cash app
bitter.
Rock.
We should be bitter. The way y'all do us, we should be bitter. Yet we still open our hearts and our homes and our legs to y'all. Ladies, Coochie Strike, National Coochie Strike starting today, August 28th, especially Tanner in Atlanta. Don't give him that.
Fellas in the chat, don't neglect the power of the peen. That's the hashtag. Power and peen.
Asian women in Atlanta, don't match with him on any of the dating apps.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hey, Sheldana.
Well, from catching scammers to catching predators, man. I don't know if y'all seen a trailer for this, but Robert Pattinson, he's in this new A24 movie coming out called Primetime, who the central character is inspired by the era of Chris Hansen when he was on To Catch a Predator, right? The problem is Chris Hansen is not happy about it at all. He pretty much says he wasn't really meaningfully involved in the whole program, putting it together. And here's like a side-by-side comparison just to see how, like, Chris Hansen, who's on the right, and Robert Pattinson looks on the left when he was doing the thing. He feels like he's concerned about how the story is going to be portrayed, and he hasn't ruled out legal action. And I think it's crazy that anybody can do a documentary or a biopic about somebody who's still alive. We was just talking about the Wendy Williams thing a couple of days ago, and all that's crazy. If you haven't seen the trailer, let me give you just a little sample of it. Check it out.
Come on in.
Are you sure your parents aren't home?
I'm sure.
Big night planned.
Who are you?
Why don't you have a seat right there? I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens online. You see how this looks, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the dude from Spider-Man that was in there too.
Man, can you imagine that feeling in your stomach when he captured it great? The actor, he was like, the look on his face, he did a good job.
Yeah. I want to see an episode of To Catch a Predator where like the predator is he runs out of the house, but he Steven Seagal fights these guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, like this man got hands. But then
did you ever hear why they stopped? Because evidently To Catch a Predator kept going on like the internet, but the reason it stopped being on like NBC or whatever, did you ever hear why the show stopped?
This movie is actually about that.
Oh snap!
Yeah, that's where it ultimately builds up to. They don't necessarily tell you that 100% in the trailer, but that's ultimately where it goes. Because something went terrible, right? Like a person ended up.
It was like it was either a politician or a sheriff or something like that. Like they offed themselves.
As they should.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on. I don't feel bad for him at all. And that's crazy. He should get a Medal of Honor for that, not canceled.
I agree.
Like, what are we doing?
But do you feel like somebody should be able to make a money that's obviously inspired about your life without paying you or talking to you? Because I can understand if you're incarcerated, and even still, like they at least should have a word with you, and you should they're literally going to make money off of this man's name, face, and likeness, and to not confer with him or be like, hey, listen, we're going to cut you a check for this amount of money. Because someone could write a life story about anybody here.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
NSHG story.
Can you imagine if they did our life story?
It's gonna be short.
No. Who would you want to play you, HK?
The boy from John Q, but he's grown now.
Okay.
All right.
Tanner?
Oh man, you know what? I would let Gosling play me. Gosling can play me in a movie.
Even like a Ryan Seacrest, I could see.
Oh yeah, Seacrest. Oh man, Seacrest isn't an actor though.
But that still would be funny. See him
Who should play you?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh, Halle Berry.
Oh yeah, obviously. Duh.
I mean, just like twins.
I do like wild pitch casting because it's wild when you know that Halle Berry is like 60 or 61, right? You know, what I'm saying? But still can convincingly pull off, she could be in Bring It On 5.
Yeah.
She looks good. She looks great. All right. Is it time to catch a solid crime?
Almost time. Well, real quick, I just wanted to just throw a couple things out there real quick. A couple new movies dropping this week. You like horror movies, right? Mm-hmm. So there's this new one that I just literally got talked into taking my 7-year-old to see. You think I'm gonna lose custody of my child?
Close your eyes. Put on your dancing shoes.
I'm scared.
Be brave. And face your fears.
Whoa! Buddy! Whoa!
We better get started having fun right now.
Okay, let's go!
Now there's finally a screen that's big enough for Buddy.
That's great news.
And a movie the whole family will love.
Yeah!
Join Buddy, Strappy, and Betty Bunny in the magical musical adventure every young child has been waiting for.
Let's go!
Okay.
Diamond City, here we come!
The biggest adventures begin with a little courage. It's Buddy, the movie.
It's time for your hug.
In theaters everywhere, August 28th. Rated R for graphic violence and gore.
I didn't like it till the end.
Yeah. So yeah.
It
I'm doing
seemed very weird how he's having with kids.
Yeah.
Rated R for graphic violence and gore.
On the safer side of things, there is a Looney Tunes film that's coming out today that I'm kind of excited about. Have you heard about Acme versus Coyote?
Yeah.
Yo, so like Warner Brothers, who's apparently the Charlie Brown of doing anything these days, they had all these movies that they shot, and they're like, yeah, we gonna write these off and not put them out. Like that happened with Bad Girl, it happened with a few other projects, but this was one of them. But there was this company called Catch Up Media that bought their, some of the things that they didn't want to put out and made it happen. So there was a movie they made called The Day the Earth Blew Up. They put that out. They made a gang of money, or at least enough money to be like, all right, let's run it back. And now this movie's coming out today. But check this cast.
Acme has ears and eyes and ears everywhere. And they've made people disappear. I think I may be able to help you. I have information that could stop Acme for good. So, what is up, Doc?
Hilarious.
I don't know if that was the real trailer.
Yeah, it kind of makes it seem like a little murder mystery of sorts for a cartoon.
Yeah, I was like, yo, did I play the Buddy trailer again? Like, nah. But anyway, so like Wile E. Coyote in this movie sues Acme because every time he's going after the Roadrunner, it's always the Acme products that failed on him. So he hires Will Forte and I think John Cena to be his lawyer, and like that's the movie. And I don't know, like I heard pretty good things about it already. So like, I'm gonna see Buddy and then go see that at some point.
Okay.
Ms. Naughty said no ticket. She wasn't into it. All right.
It be like that sometimes. He said the other trailer is better. I love y'all sick puppies. I love y'all.
I think you got to be high to go see some of these movies or drunk. Like I would go to that drunk.
Fair.
Yeah,
that might actually be my play.
That might be what really happens. Yeah.
Yeah, no, in real life.
Can't do edibles in Texas anymore because Abbott wants to like make it all a felony and stuff now.
Yo, by the way, Texas, this is how Texas is so messed up. It's like 1 gram of a gummy now carries up to like 10 years. And this other dude assaulted a child sexually and got released in less than a week.
What?
They're all for messing with kids, and we're number 1 in grape. Number 1, Texas voted the second worst state to live in. Great economy, but the politics here are trash. And ladies that are of childbearing age, get the hell out of this state. Because if anything happens, your kid's deformed, ectopic pregnancy, there's no help for you.
And
crazy. There's bounties on the heads of the doctors that help you. Okay. Yeah. There's no reason. Like, that's another reason why I think no one wants to have sex anymore here. Like, all my friends are like, they're just like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Coochie strike.
They were saying mouth strike in the chat earlier. Oh,
mouth strike is wild.
Yeah, mouth hug strike. Oh man. All right. You want to solve some crimes?
Let's do it.
Whose cousin is it?
Right, it's time for Whose Cousin. This might be the single stupidest crime ever committed. Now, a man walked into 2 different banks in Pittsburgh and robbed them. Now, he did not wear a ski mask. He didn't wear a disguise. In fact, he looked directly at the security cameras and he smiled.
When the police aired the footage on the 11 o'clock news, an informant called in immediately reporting who it was. And within an hour, the police were knocking on his door. When they showed him the surveillance tapes, the man was genuinely shocked. He stared at the TV in disbelief and mumbled, "But I wore the juice."
Oh, no. It turns out the suspect recently learned that lemon juice can work as invisible ink that turns brown when heated but remains colorless when dry. So by his logic, if he covered his face in lemon juice, his face would become invisible to the camera.
This Wile E. Coyote style bro even tested it earlier and it worked. So he thought, right? So he rubbed his face in the lemon juice, took a Polaroid picture, shook it, and to his surprise, he wasn't in the selfie. Turned out he just got lemon juice in his eyes and aimed the camera wrong.
Wow. Okay. He went to jail, but obviously his legacy lives on. His case was so fascinatingly stupid that it inspired psychologists to study it, leading to the discovery of the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Basically, it's the scientific proof that dumb people are too dumb to realize they are dumb. So this man received a 24-year prison sentence plus 3 years of probation for the 1995 Pittsburgh bank robberies where he smeared the lemon juice on his face. 24-year prison sentence plus 3 years of probation. Guess whose cousin? Whose cousin is it?
You said what year was this?
95.
Okay.
I think this is my cousin. Because I think only my cousin would risk this sort of stupidity. Like, I don't think y'all's cousins, I don't think any other cousin is capable of this sort of bold-faced ignorance.
I agree with Tanner on this one. I'm definitely going with Tanner's cousin because we're not going to waste lemons. We're just not. We're going to cut them up. We're going to put them in our Flavor-Aid Kool-Aid beverage. We're going to use it to saute fish. We're not going to squeeze lemon juice into our face and think it makes us invisible. Like, we believe in a lot of things like the power of tussin, but not lemons, not like that.
What about the 24-year sentence? Okay.
I mean, you robbed a bank. You know what I'm
3
saying?
banks, right?
Yeah. Like, they don't play about their money. Like, it's all fun and games till the money's involved. Now, if he would have shish kebabbed the child, he'd have been out in a couple of weeks. But
Mm.
You know, don't play with the money.
Money's
Yeah.
more valuable than children's booties.
Yeah. You know, when life gives you lemons, rob banks. That's like
Alright.
what his motto was.
But
Oh,
Big Life said Indian Asian. In Asian.
our young cousin. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like the only time I could ever really remember like the two situations. I remember like one of our cousins robbing a bank was in the movie Dead Presidents, and then one of those corrupt cops from the Biggie murder trial scandal thing. You know, like one of like I think it was David Mack. I think he was arrested for robbing a bank.
Wait,
And
this is Claudia's whose cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm. I do think, I don't know, everything about this does feel like my cousin.
And it's almost like two. The setup is just two right there. You know,
Yeah.
like, but do you think they would really truly name anything after one of me and Claudia's cousins?
Well, I don't think
it's
Dunning and
bad.
Kruger were his names. I think Dunning and Kruger were the I think
Science
they were the researchers. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I love Dunning Kruger. I love the Dunning Kruger effect, and I did not know this is how it came to be.
Oh yeah, there was the ladies and set it off. I forgot about that. Am I divine? You're right. You're right.
So y'all going white?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go white.
You always do, Tanner.
You know, sometimes I don't. Yesterday, we're like Mr. Huang, you know, because we're talking about he got the allegiance between the Chinese and the Colombians or something like that, and I just knew that couldn't. You need a little cultural lube to get that done.
I didn't know they use lemon juice for invisible ink.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, if you take like a lemon and you get the juice and you take like a Q-tip or something and you write on a piece of paper with the lemon juice, it will dry clear and you can't read it. But then if you take like a hair dryer and you heat the page a little bit, the ink will suddenly become visible because it turns brown.
Interesting. I wonder if you put lemon juice like on like an oil stain on a paper, if it would remove that as well.
Oh, I don't know.
You know, it happens.
Christina, you see that comment?
Oh, what'd you say? Where'd it go? They're going so fast.
Oh man, this is I love this so much. I love this show. Oh my god. And Claudia done told all of them not to match with me on dating apps. What's up with that?
All right, y'all ready to move the van?
Let's get it.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, as advertised. Man, he couldn't have been less invisible.
That's
MacArthur Wheeler. He had a friend with him too. And supposedly the friend told him to do it. That the lemon juice thing worked.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was probably like the first prank.
That's one of those things you ever tell somebody something and you're kind of fibbing just to see what they'll do. And they're like, I bet I could rob a bank. And you're like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I bet you totally can. And then they actually try and do it.
You see that cop over there? Grab his gun.
Yeah. What about doing 24 years plus 3 years probation and having to tell like someone who committed mass murder what you were in there for?
You're in a jail cell with a man who like gutted 5, 10, 15 people with a knife. And he's like, what'd you do to get in? And you're like, lemon juice on my face.
And now, you know, because people have dark, just dark energy, like, like lemon juice in your face. I'll tell you what.
Since you like juice on your face.
Oh
my middle name is Juice.
Yeah.
I'll be on your face.
Yeah, I got lemons. I got lemons right here.
I got your lemons.
I got your lemons.
White lemons or brown lemons.
Oh my god!
Don't get this in your eye.
Pucker up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I used to be obsessed with like the prison documentaries.
Yo, lemon head.
The prison documentaries are crazy, yo.
Oh, would you stumble across that one at?
I'm gonna have to send you guys this one. It's like it just always stayed with me. He's like this guy. He's like two brothers. They talk about how they took turns on this white dude's ass, and he said, "Man, he said he went in kind of easy." He said the other one, whew, he showed him no mercy. He said, let me get in there. Let me get scraped. Don't go too hard. You're gonna hurt him. You're gonna have to go to medics. And I'm like, oh my god. And they said they turned him out. And when the guy got out of jail, he's like, man, I don't tell my girl about it. You know, like that was just something that happened in prison. But he had a little choo-choo ran on him, little two-man train.
Oh,
and they went back and forth for a while.
I'm sorry. I went to another browser for a second to try to find a photo of the lemon juice man. Did we just segue into an assault in prison?
You want me to find the video real quick?
No. No, I don't need a video. Could you draw it? No, don't do that. Also, don't do that.
I mean, it would take a little while.
And Tamika, we got you. We're gonna put it in the chat after the show. Look on the side dish page in the chat, and also I'll put it in the description as well, so you can find it because it was hard for me to get to it from here. Like they be having all these two-factor authentications. You might have got a code at some point, Tanner, but it was just too late for me to do something about it in the middle of the show.
See, my searches are shambles on YouTube. Like honestly, I look guilty, like of whatever they say. Like honestly, like my searches are not good.
What was like the last 3 things you searched?
Yeah, Young Durk, video, Dame Dash Teeth, and now prison videos. Prison.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Prison videos.
It's a light day though. The day is young.
That dude was 44 whole years old when he tried to rob the banks with a lemon juice on his face. 44.
Oh, so that's life.
Yeah. And he died in 2015.
Damn.
Aww.
In prison?
I mean, I don't know. It says he passed away February 17th, 2015 at the age of 65.
Oh, we're trying to rob a bank. That's not, I mean, isn't that
That's
big?
a lot.
That's too much.
I do think 20 something, like long as you don't murk nobody or shoot nobody or like in a bank robbery. Because listen, the times are bad enough the way you gotta do what you gotta do.
I feel like for a bank robbery, like a non-violent bank robbery, 10 years max. Max.
I'm with that.
Oh, I found the video.
What video? No, wait, hold on a second.
Let me send this.
It's a music video?
Well, this is gonna be hip hop involved because it's they're making it very black. So it's not always us. Like I'm like, why would you do that? Okay. Why do I send this to you guys? Let me just send this. It's something that you guys, this is 11 minutes long. I'm just gonna send it to you guys. Okay. But the two guys, I mean, the way they talk about it, I seen this years ago and it still stayed with me.
Drop it in the Discord as well, so people have a reason to go there and be entertained.
Madupitus, I saw the Jen Shah thing. She's out. She completed her sentence. But also circling back around, Big Sis Chris, you were in a bank robbery? Like you were in a bank when it got robbed? Is that what happened?
Or
did you rob a bank? Because that would be even more impressive.
Oh, you was the teller. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Dang. Well, I'm glad you're still with us.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Like, was it one of those situations where they walked in like loud, or was like they quietly passed a note and be like, yo, listen.
That's crazy.
Right.
Okay. I put the video in just now into general. Y'all can take a look at it. When you go down that rabbit hole, pause, there's a lot of stuff in there. You're like, oh my God. But yeah, they talk about the wardens, like sexually assaults. Like type in prison documentary sexual assault. And some of the things that some of the crimes you're in there for, you're like, you didn't deserve that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're in there for like a hit and run and you didn't kill anybody or property damage. And then you're in a cell with someone that's got life and they're like, I'm about to turn you out and make you my bitch. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's so sad.
There should definitely be like a menu that exists that tells you exactly what you should expect when you do certain crimes. You know what I mean? Like not this weird ass sliding scale of things that vary from state to state. Like when you mentioned like you can get 10 years for having a gummy, that is so wild and it's such a victimless crime.
Yeah.
The where like it makes no sense whatsoever.
Okay, Den Jax.
But the slow smile when you found the video put you right back at number 4.
You know what? I want a t-shirt. I want t-shirts from my fellow people that have a dark sense of humor. Just the number 4 on it.
Okay.
Number 4. Number 4.
Say less.
Maybe some heaven. There should be some heaven clouds.
I can make
and
that
number
happen.
4. Heaven clouds at number 4, or I don't know. Just those I don't know. Number 4.
It's a little cartoon of me, and I got a little gold halo. A little cartoon of HK. He's got a little gold halo. Claudia's got a couple little horns.
Number 4. Yeah. I'm like trying to get in.
Yo, I want to hear these jail tales, Ms. Naughty 93.
I know, right?
Yep. Yeah, man. Like, it gets crazy. Like, I used to like take Jeet Kune Do from a guy who was a was a CO or like in corrections facility. He used to tell me like wild stories too. Like, yo, you just had a fight last night. It was like da, 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 da. But it's just always something going down. It's such a high risk job, man. It's not worth it. Especially the people who know they ain't never getting out, so they just operating like Schillinger in Oz. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, thank you.
Oh, Miss Naughty 93, my correction officer friend told me gross stories. Mine too. My friend Paris, rest in peace. He's no longer with us, but he told me the worst criminal. I can't even say it on the show. Like the thing that he went to jail for, it was like, what? The thing, like how they torture people and just including kids, like just horrible. Like that. You can't even fathom some of the things that these people did to get in there. And you're like, now this person is in the cell with someone that evaded taxes, you know?
You're right.
They should definitely have a separation.
Yeah, I agree. Like, you shouldn't be having to like fight for your life and your manhood against somebody who, is a professional SA. You know what I'm saying?
But putting the SAers with the unalivers, that's how they get their karma.
I feel like that's an even match. You know what I'm saying? Like if you used to make a team or a game about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Oh yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Now you're evenly yoked.
Still number 4 though.
Yeah. I would read your book. You should do an audio book, big sis, Chris.
Right.
Indeed.
Right. All right, y'all.
Yeah,
well,
man. 4 potatoes.
4 potato show.
Yeah, we hit y'all.
I miss potatoes.
Claudia's on a potato famine.
Yeah, it's a potato famine, like the Irish.
One of those people in those pictures have to do mashed only.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And if if you like what you're seeing, man, tell others. Hit share, all those good things. You can also shoot something our way via the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? We're not here begging like the people in the church. However, it does get to us instantly as opposed to us having to wait to Google the count it out penny by penny. But no, we appreciate everybody for everything they do, all the time they spend, and don't forget to hype these videos as well.
I think it's time to take a withdrawal. Tanner, I feel like you're the treasurer. I think it would help morale here. And
people don't know the hats. I wear a bunch of hats.
He does everything. He's the law. He's the law.
I am not the law. I am the guy who will say, "Hey guys, do we want to film today?
And then
do we want to do that today, guys?"
He deals with 2 black people who are always late. Someone got something going on, and then whatever time they make it, I'm always like, could we get another 10 minutes?
Oh, I know. I know.
If I type in the word 10 and like all my messages, it's a bunch of messages from Claudia.
Yeah.
Like 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Poor Tanner. So I feel like we should all take out, like, I'm going to send the amount to you. My recommendation for morale.
I found out I got to buy myself a saxophone. So
how much are saxophones?
I don't freaking know. I'm going to look it up in a little bit.
Like 1,500?
I hope not.
Oh, probably. Yeah. Maybe you can get a used one. You just get a different mouthpiece.
Oh, mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece on strike.
I'm in your mouth like a mouthpiece. Put me in like a mouthpiece.
Mouth guard. Put me in like a mouth guard. Oh, my gosh.
All right, gang, man. Well, much love. Enjoy y'all weekend. We'll catch y'all on the next lap.
Bye.
All right, bye, y'all.